Video, I am going to explain one problem from isometric view. Question is, draw the isometric view of a vertical cylinder of base diameter 50 mm and axis length 60 mm. So question வந்து என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா isometric view, that means 3D view of the object வந்து வரைய சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. For a vertical cylinder, ஒரு சிலிண்டரோட 3D view வரைய சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதோட base diameter 50 mm, அதோட height வந்து 60 mm. So first we are going to draw the 2D diagram for the simple portion of the object. So always in isometric view and isometric projection, the first diagram is coming on horizontal plane. That means the top view is coming on horizontal plane and front view is coming on the vertical plane. First draw the top view. Here the diameter of the object is 50 mm. So in a compass take 25 mm radius, draw one circle of diameter 50 mm. And next in the front view on the vertical plane, draw the front view of the object. Project the lines from the top view, and here the axis height is 60 mm, and make a 2D diagram for the cylinder. And next we are going to draw the 3D view. First draw one horizontal line and mark one point, and before that we need to accommodate this top view of the cylinder into a square box. So like this we accommodate the cylinder into a square box and give number here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and also in this place the circle contact with the box, in this place we give the name here A, B, C, D, like this give the name. And now in the straight line mark one point and place the protractor on the point and take an angle of 30 degree on both the sides. Take angle 30 degree and then draw two lines, two inclined lines at an angle of 30 degree, and give the number on this point. This point number is 1, and now we need to measure the distance from 1 and 4 in the top view of the object, 1 and 4, and place the compass in the point 1 and make one arc in that line. So this point is number 4, and next place the compass here and put the arc in this line. So this point is number 2, and now we need to measure the distance between 4 and 3. 4 and 3, place the compass at point 4 and put an arc and measure the distance between 2 and 3 and place the compass at the point 2 and make the arc. And now this is point number 3. Next we need to connect all the points 4 and 3 and 2 and 4, 2 and 3. Connect the points like this. And next we need to measure the distance between 1 and A. So in the line 1 and 4 the point A is located, so measure this distance 1 and A. A is located between 1 and 4, so in the line 1 and 4 mark the point A. This point is A. And next measure the distance between 1 and B. It is located on the line 1 and 2. Place the compass in 1 and mark this point. This is the point B. And next measure the distance between 2 and C. So C is located on the line 2, in between 2 and 3. So place the compass in point 2 and mark the point C. And next D is located in between 4 and 3. Measure the distance and place the compass at point 4 and mark the point D. So now we are going to draw the base portion of the cylinder. For drawing the base portion of the cylinder, we are following force center method. So for that, first we from point 3 connect point 3 and A by a light line, and next connect point 3 and B by a light line, 3 and B, and next connect point 1 and C, 1 and D. And also connect the diagonal 4 and 2. So now we get 4 centers. The centers are 1, 3, and this one and this one. Now take your compass and place the compass at point 1 and take the radius of D. Take the radius of D and trace a curve between D and C. Draw a very light curve. First we draw a very light curve. Take the radius of D and draw a light curve. Connect D and C. And next place the compass at the point 3. At the point 3. And measure the radius of 3 and B and draw the curve between A and B. A and B. And next place the compass in this center and measure the radius of D. Radius of D and connect D and A. Trace a light curve. Connect D and A. And next measure the distance of place the compass here, the point, this point, and measure the radius C and trace a smooth curve. Connect B and C. B and C. So now the base portion of the cylinder is drawn. Now we are going to draw the top face of the cylinder. So for the top face, in this top view I give the name here P. It is not visible, it is visible only. In this diagram A is invisible. I consider A is the bottom one. So here A, B, C I put in a bracket, and PQ I am considering this diagram PQRS is the top face of the cylinder. So it is visible. So here PQ R and S is invisible. Here A, B, C and D is invisible. So now I am going to draw the top face of the object from all the points, from the point number 4, point number 1, point number 2 and point number 3. I am going to draw one straight line. So from point number 4, and here the height of the line is 60 mm. So from point number 4 I am going to draw one straight line at a height of 60 mm. And as point number 3, point number 2 and point number 3. Point number 4, 1, 2 and point number 3. So this is the point 4 dash, this is the point 1 dash, this one is the point 3 dash, this one is the point 2 dash. Now I am going to connect all the points 3 and 4, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now here also we need to make the 4 centers. So for that first we need to mark the points. So parallel to A, from the point A. Here we can easily mark the point for the P, and here from B I mark the point. This one is Q, and from D and from C. So this is the point PQ, R and S. Now we need to connect all the centers P and Q, P3 and Q3, and next R1 and S1. Now we get 4 centers. So now place the compass at the point 1 and measure the radius of S, and trace one smooth curve, connect S and R. This is the top face, and place the compass at point 3 and connect point P. Take the radius of P and connect P and Q. Connect P and Q, and next place the compass in this portion and measure the radius P and draw one smooth curve P and S. Connect P and S and place the compass at this portion and measure the radius of Q and connect Q and R. Connect Q and R. Now the top face of the cylinder is completed. Here also we need to connect the diagonal lines 2 and 4. Now connect the diagonal of the top one and the bottom one. This is a generator of the cylinder. So connect this, and here also we need to connect the portion. So now we need to darken the required things. Here the generators are visible, and the bottom base curve this one is visible. So you darken this by using your compass. Darken this, and here also darken this, and the back side portion of the base one is invisible, so we need to connect it by a dotted line. And here in the top face all the curves are visible, so darken all the curves. So this is the 3D view, isometric view of the cylinder, and here also we need to mention the dimensioning of the object. So from here I draw one extension line and at 10 mm distance I draw the dimension line and put the arrowhead, and here we can mention the height of the cylinder. This value is 60, and from the arrowhead you leave 3 mm and remaining line you need rub that, and in the bottom mention all dimensions are in mm, scale 1:1.